Hey, welcome to the Blue Garden. If you missed yesterday's live viewing, live and in person, you missed out. But I got a surprise for you. I'm going to do a rebroadcast of the live viewing right now. So if you don't watch the rebroadcasting, you're going to miss out. I put too much information out there. So I'm going to delete it after a short period. So if you missed it, now's the opportunity for you to take advantage of that. Take a look at, I don't know, you guys want to watch this? Or I should just do it without even showing it. You know, because you guys don't participate. I'll give you a heads up. On my other channel, I got 1,105 subscribers. So, you know what's so great about the having 1,000 subscribers? Is I'm eligible to do live viewing, live streaming. It would be nice if you guys could call your friends or tell people to subscribe. I get the 1,000 and I have to do live screening, and we could get live communication right on the spot. I tell you, on the other channel, I just did one, and people are yelling and screaming. They want more. It's the live question and answers. So I need to modify these bolts. We need to center punch some holes. Then we need to drill some holes. All right, let's see. Let me know you want to watch this stuff, or else I just do it like the silicone job. And that silicone job was kind of iffy and dangerous for me. Yeah, well, even though there's no way I could have filmed it and done it, but still, it was something to see for you guys. Ooh, a lot of action. Now we got this new project right here. This is this pipe vise. A lot of you guys have not been watching, and remember I told you I had like 3 projects, and none of you care to watch the video or comment. So that's why I already did the silicone job. I didn't do it on video because you guys didn't want to see it. And let's turn this around. Okay, so here we have, you see the color of this? It was all rusty. I cleaned it up. Now, I had 2 choices, either to paint it or put this color look on it. And this color look is the patina. It's what they call patina. Now, if you want to preserve this as an antique, you wouldn't want to paint it. Because if you paint it, then you're destroy the natural color of it. So that's why I chose not to paint it, but to keep this patina look. And you can see how it's all uniform and well preserved, and it won't come out. Alright, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to know how I did that. Alright, so now we have to transfer some hose onto the wood, so we have to use this vise because it's unusable the way it is. So we're going to mark our holes here and then drill them and do the same thing on the 2x4. Alright, so basically take your pencil and then just do a round outline of it. You can see here, just a circle. Then if you take your drill and it'll follow the center and give it a tap, and that will give you kind of the center hole of that. And just give it a tap with something up here. Alright, so let's set it up for the drill. Okay, so after we put the drill in there and hit it with the hammer, see if I have to do this. See, line it up straight and then just tap. Now a word from our sponsor. Hey, welcome to the course of forklift certification. Getting your license to drive a forklift. So you want to drive a forklift for a living, all right? So number one item you need to keep in mind is safety. So you got your earplugs, and let's get our safety glasses on here. Alright, so what you'll learn in this course is, if you want to think of it as the DMV written test, the same principle. There's a book that I would display, and I would go over all the details that you need to know. Now, it would go into great detail about different types of classes of forklift and all of this. It will be all explained in the course. And you must attain 80% passable. So the way I'm going to run the course is I'm going to go through the whole book with you. And at the end, you'll have a test. And you'll take the test and see if you can score above 80%. If you don't, then you need to review it, go back, and take the test again. Once you feel more comfortable, then you to apply to one of these state agencies that are run through Cal OSHA, and you can even do something. They have courses available online. Take the test, you pass, and then you have to go to the facility and do a drivable test. Just like in DV, you do the written test, and then you have to do a driving test. And basically, the driving test is just you sit on the forklift, you do a figure 8, you drive backwards, and you pick up a load. If you're one of those trash can dumpsters, you pick it up and drive backwards a little bit, and then put it in a certain area. And it's that simple and easy. But you are required to do the written test and a driving test. So what I'm offering you here is the written test. It's the natural test. Just like in the DMV, you do the written test. This explains everything you need to know. So when you take the real test, it'll be a piece of cake for you. So I want to wish you good luck, and I hope you take the course. Thank you. Okay, so here's the forklift I was driving in reverse right there. Had to go over the fence, clear these 2 pump units, do a 180 turn, and lay the pipes down there. So you can see how big and heavy these pipes are. There's 3 of them. And they were stacked on the truck. 2 on the bottom and 1 on top. So this is what the other guy was kind of sketchy, and he was struggling, and that's why I took over on the forklift to lay him down right here. So that's what you do. You don't sit there and watch the guy drop the load. You hop out. Help yourself get the job that you want, driving forklift. This book will help you so much. Get it now on Amazon.com, and you'll be happy you did so. Okay, so I just put that in there, and then tap it with the hammer. And then we'll take this out, and we'll see. There. And there. Well, it is what it is, and that's all that it is. We'll put that in there. There you go. See how it's below the cross line there, and the same thing there below. So it should work fine. Alright, let's take it to the drill press and drill it. Okay, there we go. Let me see. I don't know if that's enough light. There. All right, so let's try to do something here. Here's our drill. Drill chuck key. Okay, let's see. Try to get this, and of course the answer is no. Oh gosh, well, let's see if I could get this one. And the answer is no. Damn it. I don't have any parallels. So, and I had to do this. Oh, nope, that's not it. Damn it. Too many things. Right there, and then I'm gonna have to crank this up some more. There. Now, let's lock this in here. Okay, so what I was doing is unlocking it, the quilt lock, and then you saw me crank it up. And this is to line it up inside the hole, so it does not drill my table. You see that? Now we could start. Okay, so let's drill this one first. I have a trash can down there. It's gonna be hard to do because my hand should be here, but the video camera's right here. So I'm gonna wiggle it until it sits. And once it sits, there's where it picks up the center punch hole. Again, look. See all that? Don't throw it on the floor and work twice. I got a trash can. Oh. Okay. Now, if I didn't have the camera on, look, I would use this as a gauge. Clamp it down here and put it in there. That's when you're not too sure of your location, so, but I'm pretty sure of my location, so we go for it. Okay, that's one. Two. Three. Oh man, it's hot out here. Again, see all that? Don't throw this stuff on the floor. You know, work twice. right in the trash can. Okay, so I'll put that here. Let's take this out. Oh, my hands hurt. Oh, drill's hot. Oh, trying to put the key wrench away. Okay, now let me put this away. Hopefully I got it. Oh. Hey, look at that sweat, man. Okay, so let's take a look here. You can see how all the pencil marks, the circles are completely gone. And you got it on target. See, there's the trash can down there. Alright, so it's hot. Let's turn off some of these lights and we'll go outside. Okay, so here we are again. Put our tools away. Oh. Alright, let's see if we hit a match here. So let's take out some of these bolts here. It's the only way we could tell. So let me see, let's do the easy one first. Let's see if we hit 2 and 2. Uh-oh, that's tight. So yeah, because half inch is half inch. Okay, there. There. Whoa! Look at this! Ah, they fit. Oh, it's just a tight fit over here. See, I don't want to force it too much. You see that? That's what's blocking it. And see that? So we got a hit. I don't want to jam it in there at this time. I know it fits. I know it's lined up correctly. You see, this is why, because it's going to be hard to take out. Okay, so see that? First try, and we got it in there. Now you notice I'm using the bottom instead of the top. Why? Because this is metal and I don't want to mushroom the threads. A lot of you guys will hit it here. Don't care what you're doing. You're damaging the head. You're not going to be able to screw it. Using the soft part, the mallet. Alright, so we know that works. Now let's see if it lines up. Well, I need a little spacing. Okay, so we got it in there. Hopefully. Oh, that one went in. Let me see. And you can see it this way. That one's in. I didn't notice this head here. That thing has splinters on the other side. Alright, so without jamming it in there, you can see here it's in. And you can see, oh, what happened here? It's because that nut. But you can barely see it. See that? Right there? We got more trash. I wonder where that came from. Anyway, see? 1, 2, 3. So what does this tell you? The way I did it, look at, they lined up the first try, first time. I don't have to go in there and enlarge the hole and damage it. See, this is what happens when you got over 35 years of experience doing this. I did it without any measuring. Just use a pencil as a guide. Use my center punch, and of course I used the drill to line it up. So now I know everything's lined up and it will go in. Just want to show you again. You see the nut right here? That's why it's stopping this nut to going in. Alright, so I don't know, I have to do it like this and then push it in. Alright, what's the point? I already did. I show you it's lined up. Alright, we got to go to the next step. Alright, as you guys get bored, and don't hit the like button or don't even subscribe. It works. Remember, the saw only cuts in the forward stroke, so you push hard forward, ease up on the return. Push, easy. Push, easy. You see, you get a nice clean cut. Sawdust is good for the grass. Alright, so there you go. Alright, it's off to the next step. Okay, so let's put this in there. Okay, pretty much. See, we got it even there and even here. Now we got to cut out the slot right here for that bolt. So that looks good. All right. See, we can't put this here and that. See that? That's why. Okay. So we need to cut that little slot there. Alright, we'll get back to you. Okay, so now we're going to use our vise here. Okay, and to see how we could use it now. Uh-oh, got it the wrong way. Let's see, turn it this way. There. Alright. Oh, come on. Now I gotta cut that notch. Well, for starter, let's put it even. Right there. Okay, so it's sitting down. Now you put your fingernail, and then the side of the saw is guided by your fingernail. Okay, so you put your fingernail right on the line, and the saw up against your fingernail. Remember, the saw only cuts on the forward stroke. You see that? Right on the line where I want it. By the use of your fingernail as a guide. Now, I got my stop line, so I'm going to cut it parallel. That means level. So it comes to my stop. Okay. Now, same thing again. Put my fingernail up against the line and cut it. Okay, now I get a chisel and mark that and that, and then I hit it out. Let's see if I can find some chisels. Okay, so could not find a chisel. Yeah, I got a whole set of chisel and I can't find it. So what kind of tool is this? This is called a coping saw, and what it's meant for is exactly what is intended here. I need to cut this little pocket out. So basically you cut it in here like this all the way across. Now look at, you see the back brace here, how it's going to get trapped there? I need to drop it down to this. So how you do it? That's why you have a coping saw. Let's turn this 90 degrees. Alright, so you hold this, turn the handle, it's loosen, turn the blade 90 degrees, tighten up your handle. Now, you see? What's the difference? The blade is there, coping's up. So when I put it in there, look how much clearance I have, you see? So basically, again, you can't do it sitting down. Going down to that angle until I get to my line. And then I gotta straighten out my angle, and you cut level. Okay. Okay. To see the chunk that came out. Okay. And then basically you just do the same thing the other way. But let me see. No, you see how the saw doesn't fit? So what you do here is again loosen this. This time turn it the opposite way. Hold that and relock it in. Now the blade's pointing that way. We got the cope on the top. Now we put it on our flat level area that we started with and cut straight across. I don't know if I have to zoom in there for you guys. No, not yet. But all right, look. Level. Maintain it level. See how the vise comes in handy? Oh. Oh. See that? It's a little high. By sitting down, I'm able to see the level a little bit better. Remember, you're only cutting the forward stroke, and then don't push too hard because you're going to break the blade. There we go. See that? Yeah, pretty much level. I'll show you. Oh, come on. Oh. Look. See that? How level it is? See that? I'm talking about level cross. See that? The finish. All done with a coping saw. Alright. So remember, when you finish, put everything back the way. You hold here the tang. Loosen it up. There's another tang here. Move it straight up. Level. You hold this and then tie it. There you go. You clean the T. Put it away for the next job. Okay, so let's put the bolts in there. Okay. Oh, looks like, damn it. I don't know. Damn it, I was afraid of that. Miss. Yeah, even the great ones miss. But missed by a 1/4 inch. Alright, so damn it. Well, another coping job. well. Still alive. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I can. No. Well, I gotta cut this one here. Okay, there we go. It's just a clearance for the washer and nut. Okay, now it should work. Oh gosh. There it goes. See? Oh, it dropped all the way through. Now the nut should fit in there easy. See that? Success! Okay, so you learn about the coping saw and how you can do it with the regular what is that? It's not a hacksaw, is it? Saw. Hacksaw? No, that's not a hacksaw. Hacksaw is for metal. That was a regular saw. Just a regular wood saw. Not a hacksaw. Hacksaw is for metal only. Alright, so let me see here. Uh-oh. I think I see another problem. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Yes. Alright, so the reason we have this, I'm going to have to cut the bolt. I don't know, cut it short. Just enough for the nut. Alright, because the way this is going to work is put it this way. You get this and it clamps in there. See, it clamps on there. Now we got a sturdy bench. I didn't notice that third one was going to be such a problem. See? Our third one. Well, yeah. I don't know. It gets in the way in the vice clamping. Let's take a look. Alright, you see the jaw right there? Right here. Jaw right here. The bolt is right here. So you can see how it will get stuck with the jaw. Okay, there you go. It's all done. You see, it has a nice strong table here. I'm not gonna put that one because it interferes with the vice clamping. You see down here, right there, it interferes. But the vice holds this 2x4, holds the table here, and there it is, all finished. Now you can put your pipe there, tighten it, and there you go. You got a nice strong table right here. Another project, all finished. Alright, so you learn about the coping saw and some sawing techniques. There you go. Alright, welcome to Skunk Works.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming.